Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Zurich Auto Show. We're checking out the new Kia EV5. Last year I filmed the new EV9, but this is slightly smaller but still big full-size SUV. Now we have here a beautiful spec gray metallic color, and let's check it out. I love this bolsters on the hood, gives it strong character, nice and sharp daytime running lights. Now let's come a little bit closer and check out the details so we can see here the metallic color, sharp daytime running lights. You can see here two lenses for the main lights. You can also see 360 parking sensors. Since this is an EV, this is closed, but at the bottom we have an air intake. These flaps open up. Now there are some piano black details and some gray metallic contrast details. We have the camera and the radar there. Now already standard Kia badge. So looking very nice and sharp. Now let me come to this end. So we have big alloys. These are 4-spoke diamond cut silver on piano black. These are 19-inch, so 235/55 are 19. So we have also wheel arches in piano black and then a little bit of mix at the bottom. Also check out the new design on these side mirrors. You see the turn signal, parking camera for 360. There's the blind spot. Now we also have A-pillars in piano black. You can see the VIN number, and here's the heads-up display. You can see the dash. We have the speaker and a light sensor. There's also rain sensor and a lane assist camera. Now we have double laminated front windshield. You can see also openable panel roof that's tinted. We also have nice and slim aluminum roof racks in piano black. And if I back up, I have room. I can show you the full profile of this big, large SUV, and very spacious as well. You can see here tinted windows on the back. We have these like an EV3 representing door handles. They pop out. You can see the physical cylinder behind for the driver door only. Now big window after the C-pillar. You can see the shark fin antenna and the spoiler sloping down. Now if I back up, you can see here the back taillights. Now also nice and sharp, a little bit extending towards the center but not connected. Now the diffuser is kind of discreet. You can see the fog light in the middle and the horizontal cat eyes, parking sensors as well. You can see call lights for the license plate illumination, and camera is above the Kia badge. This is also the GT line, which makes sense considering all the piano black details. Big stoplight. Now to open up, press here. You also saw that turn signal. So opens nice and tall. I'm a 2-meter tall person, or 6.6 in feet. So this is extra tall. You can see those, the opening button. Now you can lower this, hold the closing button, and then in that case you would program the height if you have a lower garage. Now on the top it's plain. You can open this one to unlock it from the inside. Now check out this massive cargo space. Really wide and tall, so you can easily put stuff on the back. This is nice and flat. Max load 60 kilograms. Now underneath there's a little extra room, and you can knock this down. You have extra 4 fingers of height. You can see here latch points. So this is mostly flat, easy to put cargo in. Now on the right side we have a bass speaker. On the left we have a, we're in Switzerland, so they have a 3-pin, but in like Germany you have 2 pins, so it's a Schulko or In this case, 250 volts, 16 amps outlet. Now, I'm not sure what these are, but interesting detail. There are here little like cubbies. So I'm not sure if this is going to have a 7-seat version. And you can see here the cover. So someone removed it. It's a car show. People are browsing. Nice material, and you can see the seats knocked down 60-40. There is a middle opening you can push here and put some longer objects. Now let's close it up. So I'm not really sure if I like the back end, but I do like the front end. Let's get inside. So excellent opening and closing sound. The doors open nice and wide. Look at this. So you can see that. It's easy to put a child seat if you have kids. Doors go all the way down. You can turn here to lock for the kids from the inside. Now let's check out the interior. So this is hard plastic, but we have nice ambient lights, big handles, nice design. This is padded and this is padded, so softly padded. We have powered windows, fully automatic and heated seats control. Harman Kardon speaker on this one. Little water bottle pocket there. Aluminum doorstep. And you can see here, this is an EV, but since it's an SUV, it does have a little depth here. So you're not in a bad seating position. Now I'm trying to figure out if this bench can slide, but I think it's fixed. You can push up here to lower this bench. So you can see that space on the back. And you can see how that looks. It's completely flat. So maybe you can camp in this EV. Also has a seatbelt aligner. So if you press this, you can just easily push it back up into this 90 degrees position. Or you can recline these. I have to use my elbow for assistance. And that's that. We have nice leather here, gray and white perforation in the middle. You can see ISOFIX points, and you at the top GT line we have the black roof liner. You can see the banner roof. Now you can always put the seat buckle in here, but let's jump in. Okay, plenty of feet room, plenty of knee room. You can see these are height adjustable. So this is maybe too tall, but you can see how that can work out. Now this is leatherette, this is plastic, have those pockets. Now in the back we have AC vents for the rear passengers. There's a little cubby there, and ooh, this extends. So this is a rubber mat, and well, does this have a compartment? No. It's like a little tray, I guess, so maybe you can put something here. Well, it's practical. You have USB-Cs for fast charging for the rear passengers on the front seats. And since this is an EV, this is nice and flat, no transmission tunnel. These are nice and wide, but potentially you could squeeze a third person for a short journey. In the middle, you have an armrest with 2 cups. You can press down here to open that as well. And view at the back. So there's a light on the back, I believe. And interesting, so this should be probably a 7-seater as an option. You can see big windows, and let's hear the closing sound. Excellent closing sound. I can hear the crowd a little bit, but it's still very good. Now, there's a rubber here, so you can maybe hang something here, or I guess grab when you're trying to exit. There are also handles on all sides besides the driver. Slowly closing. You can see also there's hooks on the left side behind the driver. There are physical buttons here for the warm lights, and you can see that hook behind the driver. Now, This is the front. Let's get on the front and check it out. And before we do that, not to forget, plenty of headroom despite the panel roof, so that's great. Now, excellent opening and closing. The front doors are a bit heavier, so it's always a better closing sound. Also open nice and wide. Same materials, we have a longer ambient light here. We have a speaker there and at the bottom, again hardened. Big pockets, we have all the window controls, fully automatic. You can disable the rear, you can lock, unlock the car, manually fold the mirrors and adjust them. Now there is heated steering wheel button here, heated seats, ventilated seats, massage option and 2 memory positions. Aluminium doorstep, tire pressure is right there. And you can see here the GT line carpets. In the aluminum sport paddles, you have the plus and minus. Now this is a fuse box, but on the top here we have LED height adjustment. Hold to open or close the power tailgate. You can press here to open the charge port. Electronic parking brake that engages and disengages automatically. And we have the traction off. You can see here steering column is adjusted manually. You have the recuperation paddles there. Now the seats are powered back and forward. You have the knee area and the up and down. You have the tilt and lumbar. Now you can see the leatherette. It looks nice and posh. You can see the GT line in the headrest. And there's a big cubby there. To hop in, let's hear the closing sound. So excellent closing sound. Now also excellent seating position if you're a tall person, or in general if you like to be sitting tall. Excellent overview. I can see the bonnet and love it. Now zooming back in. Okay, we have a new design of the steering wheel, 3-spoke. Have here driving modes, nice smooth leatherette, but it has a good grip, dual tone, nice physical buttons. So here for the digital cockpits, cruise control, media. You can see those recuperation paddles. Light controls, keep them on automatic. This is just for the car show, and you can see the wiper controls, your standard. We have this for your eye monitor system, so you don't get drowsy. And here you can see closed and open air vents. And we have a little air vent to the side. Here you can see the side mirrors. The A-pillars are good, not too obstructive. You can see the ambient lights are stretching for the dash and for the doors. So these kind of remind me from ones that I saw in the Tesla Model Y. Now we have 2 connected displays. We're going to turn them on in a moment. Not to forget, this is an EV, so we have this new Kia gear selector, press P to park. And Kia has decided to put these touch buttons between the air vents now in some new models. You have still the roller for the volume. You have physical AC controls, hazards, and on the bottom we have these USB-Cs for fast charging and a 12-volt outlet. So ladies will love this because they can put their purse there. Now this is also big. You have a wireless charger. You have 2 adjustable cups, fingerprint readers, so you can program here if you have kids to limit their speed, for parenting control, auto hold, cameras, parking sensors, and downhill assist. This is nice and soft. You just press here and it goes up. There's this space. They didn't bother to put some sort of rubber mat or anything, so you can see the screws. There is this QR code here. I'm really sure what it does, but you can scan it, I guess. And again, the seats are nice and comfy. Kias are super comfortable and getting better and better. Now I see a detail here. Oh, so this is like a little grocery hook, max 3 kilograms, and very spacious glove compartment. You can put some business cards there, and this is all softly padded. This is hard. So I like this design, and really looking nice and posh. Okay, before we start the car, just to wrap it on the top, you can see pretty good behind you. It's a big window, although it's further behind. On the top you have the emergency big button. You can open and close the shade, and these are touch lights. This one also has a matching light, and you have the documents holder and a big beauty mirror. Now this extends, so it's covering the 99%. You can see that, which is excellent. And headspace, plenty of headroom, even for a taller person. Now let's finally start this one. So we have the new infotainment, but it's not completely new. We saw this in Kia EV3. I actually did a very detailed review of that one. Now here you have different display options, so you can here switch through the consumption data. And Kia is very efficient EV, same as Tesla, so I believe this should be also great. Here you have those AC controls, but you can't really see them, so you can just press here and then bring the classical menu on the main display. Here you have the touch shortcuts, so you can see that. If you press here on the map, you bring a full screen. You can have on the sides here assistance, consumption, and so on. This is nice and fast. You have the pull down menu and some shortcuts, but I'm not going to go through this into depth. I already covered that, but this is the new infotainment that has YouTube, games, and stuff like that. So there's really like a pet mode, so I see they're very much inspired by Tesla, which is good because you're getting a lot from this car. Now, really pleased, and if you buy this car, I think you're going to be also very pleased. Now at 92%, 423 kilometers of range according to the display there, and that is that. Now I'm gonna leave the car on, turn on the hazards just to show you the lights, and we're gonna check out the front space. So you can see the turn signal on the back. You can see the top switches to turn signal, and you can see the main headlights. Now I'm just gonna power this down and pull to open the front space. Push to the left and push up. You have gas struts. So this is your washer fluid, and well, it's not super big, but it's decent. You can maybe squeeze in, okay, it's plain underneath. You can put like at least charging cable here, so that's not that bad. Behind this one is the 12-volt battery, so the rest leave to the mechanics. Closes perfectly, and that was the new Kia EV5. So let's check out the tech specs here. So we have EV5 GT line, 81.4 kilowatt-hour battery, front-wheel drive, and this one has 217 horsepower. We're in Switzerland in Zurich, so this is in Deutsch. You can see the trim. No price unfortunately yet, and there's a few also information right there. So that's that. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more from Zurich Auto Show, do subscribe and click the bell to get notified when I upload more videos. I will cover some more new Kia cars.